Today we're going to find some tiny little creatures in the backyard.
Take me out in the garden with the beetles and frogs. Take me to the back door to see the geckos and moths. Get me down on the ground to see the spider's fangs. Just get me outside with my boomerang. Get me outside with my boomerang.
Now I've got a spot here that should be really good for bugs. The chooks are behind me in the background, so they're not eating nothing. So I think we're under a good spot. Now I've got a old red gum sleeper back here. There's actually a few, so we might pick them all up and see what's under them. Alright, heaps of good stuff here. Those things are SLATER beetles, and they like sort of moist environments and cover. They'll actually die if they get into the sunlight. They're usually dead within about 15 minutes in warm sun. Let's see what else we can find. Look, there's some ants. There's a colony of ants there. Never seen those ants before. That's a new one on me. How interesting. Quite a shiny brown sort of. They're not very big. Kind of a, just give you a look at how big they are. That's my forefinger there. So they're not very big, but they are different. Let's see what else we can find in here. On the ground, that was under there. There's a worm. That's a red worm, that one. Actually a mulch worm. They're a very active sort of a worm. Don't ever use these for fishing. The fish don't like them, they taste terrible apparently. Not that the fish ever told me, but it doesn't amount to anything being caught. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, there's another worm. That's another mulch. A mulch worm, that one. This one here is not. This one, if I can get him before he gets away. No, he's quick. He disappeared. See this stuff here? All that stuff, that's actually worm castings. And look, there's a worm right in it. A little one. That's an earthworm. That one. And he's curled up in a ball to protect himself. Now they're the ones you want to go fishing with. What else have we got? Oh, look, there's a black beetle. Have a look at him. Now, these don't bite. They're not dangerous. We get heaps of those around here. Perfect environment for these. Now, what else have we got? There's a green ant. Now these ants, they are a bit nasty. They'll bite you and they give you a nasty ache. When they sink their fangs in and the poison goes into you, it hurts for a good few minutes. So do your best never to get bitten by them. If you're sitting on, say, a lawn or something and something bites you and it's got an ache to it, it's usually one of these. Right. Some more SLATER beetles. There's two types of SLATER beetles, or two main types. It's one type like this. When you catch them, they just go flat and play dead. That might make you think that they're not worth eating. But there's another type that curl up in a ball. Okay. Here I can tell this SLATER beetle is the one that curls up in a ball. I can tell by his shape and his colour. When you touch him, you watch what happens. There we go. See that? Goes up in a ball. Whoop. And like a ball, he rolled off an uneven surface. Alright, there's some little ants. Well, that's interesting. It's a colony of ants. There's most of them, or the workers. That's the majority of them, but these ones in here, I see one with a red head, and it's a bit bigger. That's the soldier ants of the nest, and they do the protecting of the actual tunnels and the entrance of the nest. And because I've just disrupted the whole nest, they're coming out and ready to protect from invaders, and that'd be me. Now, this is what they're protecting. See all those little eggs? They'll turn into big ants one day, like the black ones. And all those workers there, those worker ants, they're getting an egg each and they're taking it back to where it's a bit more protected. Lots of them around. Very interesting. So what I'll do is I'll put this back down so they can protect their nest again and put it back under the log. There's something else we can turn around over here somewhere. There we go. Let's have a look at this millipede up here. I won't scare him, and you'll see him crawling along. Right, we'll try a different spot now. We're going to go over to where some logs are under a tree, and that should give us some different types of animals. Tiny little animals, that is. We might find it'll be a little bit different environment. It's going to be drier, and when it's dry, you'll get, or different conditions, you'll get different types of animals wanting to grow up there and live there. So let's see what we can find here. There's a couple of logs that have fallen over on the ground. Yeah, we'll try this half of the broken tree. Right, what have we got? Saw some cockroaches. Oh, look at this. Look at that there. See those? See if we can get a bit closer. Termites. And they're very slowly eating this old tree. These are quite a small animal, but they're very powerful because they can destroy houses or any wood structure. Oh, dead beetle. Yep, that's our common termite around here. Now there's a soldier one. They're like the ants. They have soldiers as well. That sort of darker coloured one, that'll bite you. It hurts too. It actually got a good set of jaws on it. The worker is a little bit bigger and a bit more of a guts on it, so you can tell the difference, and not so dark in colour. Right, let's go look at something else. A whole bunch of red gum sleeperbacks. Actually, to tell you the truth, if there's not a common brown snake hibernating under these logs, I'd be very surprised. But That's not going to stop me from turning them over. So, right, what do we got? More termites. In there. So you pull it, you get the log on that side, you pull it this way, because that way, if there's a snake, it's on the other side of the log, not on the side you're standing on. So if it's going to strike you, you've got time to get out of the way. Well, there's something interesting there. Look at that fungus. Yeah. Haven't seen anything like that before. I won't touch it. You should never touch a fungus if you don't know what it is, because even touching it, you can get the poison on yourself if it's a poisonous fungus. So that fungus that's eating that log. That's it there, and that's its fruit. And these are there's little buttons at the top there. But I always treat fungus as if they're going to kill you if you eat them. So don't even touch them. There's a cockroach. There he goes. A red one. Yeah, I've got a good sheet of tin here. I don't think there'll be any snakes under this one, but we'll have a look. Okay, now not much except a reasonable sized spider. Get in a bit closer. That's a wolf spider, that one. Now they give a nasty bite, not like a bite that would kill you, but they can get infected, the bites. They have a bit of poison, but then I think it's the bacteria that get into your skin and can cause quite a bit of pain and take months to heal up. So don't ever pick them up or poke them with your finger or anything. Best just to leave those ones alone. Well, that concludes today's episode, folks. I hope you enjoyed looking under logs and stuff like that for worms and beetles, just like I did. Now don't forget, this was just part 1, so part 2 is coming, and we're going to be looking for some larger creatures in next week's episode. So give me a like and subscribe if you like what you saw, and I'll catch you next time. See ya.